What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 6th episode of Dr. Ramune, Mysterious Disease Specialist. This is Pot Sticker Ears Part 2. Pot Stickers, Gyoza is how they've been referring to me in anime, and that's how I'm going to refer to them. Just because I've never actually heard the name Pot Sticker before. I've only ever heard them referred to as Gyoza, so I don't know. I think there is a difference between Pot Stickers and Gyoza, just because of where they're from. Like, Pot Sticker being the Western version, Gyoza being the Japanese version, and I think, like, it was originally a Chinese dish. I don't remember how any of that works, but I think that was somewhat close. So yeah, part 2. We have a multi-parter, our first multi-parter of the series. So we're introduced to the mother, Rio, and Yu, I believe. Although Yu actually isn't there, and that's part of her delusion. And the reason why the gyoza has manifested on her ears, it's sucking in any sound related to, well, primarily it's because of Yu's kidnapping and apparent murder. And I say apparent murder because they're being quite cagey with details, especially with the fact that apparently a severed arm was sent to her doorstep, which is messed up beyond all comprehension, but we never see the arm. We don't even really see blood, we just see tomatoes. Which apparently is relevant, but I can't quite remember how the tomatoes were relevant. But I've seen people say that the fact that it was with tomatoes was kind of relevant, other than the fact that, you know, tomatoes, red, liquid, might obscure the blood, whatever. Even still, that's creepy. And they mentioned, like, DNA test results, but they never said what the results were. They're still being very, very cagey with information, so it's possible he's not dead. Will we see him reunited with his family? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's what the moral of this story is. The moral of this story is going to be able to move on with it, but I don't know if the kid's dead. I don't know. But we do have a potential solution in the form of, like, the conch shells, right? We have a blue one and a pink one, male, female, so that Rio can speak to his mother and bypass the gyoza and hopefully cure her of it, but it will cost him his own voice. So currently she can barely hear what he says, so you could allow her to hear things properly again, but she would never be able to hear your voice again, and you would never be able to speak again like that. I don't know if that's necessarily... It's an interesting trade-off, and for a kid to make that choice is very, very tough, but yeah. Currently, though, after rushing to get Ramune because the condition's getting worse and worse for the mother, and she's unable to hear just even everyday sounds now, just like the fact that it was raining, she's like, she didn't even hear that happen. She's becoming less and less attentive. Rushes to get Ramune, sees movement in a bush, and thinks, must be my brother, which makes me think maybe he's partially afflicted in some way as well, considering... Like, you see movement in a bush, you immediately think it's your brother who's been missing for X amount of time. It's like, ooh, that's a real sense of desperation that is mysterious in its own way, I think. And ultimately ends up with both Ramune and Rio going over a cliff. It seems like Kuro noticed in some way, or he sensed something was up. Possibly by the fact that Ramune was knocked unconscious. Maybe he noticed that Ramune was knocked unconscious, implying they have more of a bond than they're letting on. I don't know. I guess we'll see what that ends up being. There is something more to Kuro that is yet to be discussed. I assume that'll be saved for a later plot point where it's relevant, but or a potential backstory plot when they want to slip that in. But for now, we've still got Pot Sticker Ears, and we've got to somehow resolve this. I don't know what the resolution is going to be, but I don't think it's going to be you coming back into the life. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, as per usual, these are time-based form reactions. If you want to see full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season and future seasons, certain backdated shows, Patreon request shows, etc. Watching, as always, these are time-based on YouTube, because copyright. So Bob left the screen to see the time of the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. When I play, start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll since that's who licensed it this season. No logos or anything to start with, we're just straight into the episode. It looks like we might get a little bit of a recap as well going into it, so hopefully that will be the case, and my recap from the beginning here will be pointless. Yeah, you can screen flash on my face or mic to tell when he's transitioning. That should help you sync it up. And with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, they did. Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. And I forgot the blaming himself for it. Yeah, but she can hear again. And this is where we left off. Also, there's a menacing looking rabbit last time. I don't know why that's relevant, but yeah. And he's probably not. Sure. Mm. Huh? What's he hiding? Unless that's an injury, that's even worse than normal. I assume he's hiding something. I think I've been noticing it with this OP, but I think like the first bit of that OP focuses on what we're solving this time, because that was inherently focused on current pot sticker line, but was definitely new content as well. I've noticed it on other ones, but that one was very obvious. Also, this OP is so loud. Like, I have it on half volume, and this is like the volume I would normally watch things on full volume. So, this is going to be fun to edit later. No new additions to our lineup here yet. We will next time, I'm sure. Alright, part 2. Mm-hmm. Areas or your voice. Mm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Naturally. Hmm. I don't think that's true. Hmm. And you worry too little, really. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Part of the act, yep. It's not here. Mm-hmm. He hasn't been back since. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure he has an item for it, but. Mm-hmm. There it is. Mm-hmm. Quite literally. uh. Mm, nope. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Apparently, we believe. It's all such ambiguous language, but mm, okay, the DNA did match. Okay. Mm, it's working though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. First half worked. Okay. Why call the police? They're outside your front door. Mm-hmm. Of course, he carries a first aid kit. Wouldn't expect anything less of Kuro. Mm-hmm. He's hiding something. He's hiding something. What is he hiding? Why is Kuro so angry? He could have got out of that situation, probably, with what he's hiding. Mm-hmm. But he has lost most of his voice. He hasn't said anything since. Yep. Lost his voice. Wonder if it'll come back gradually over time or not. So what was he hiding? I guess that's going to be this final part of the episode, though. Or you're going to get smacked something fierce. Holy shit. Holy shit, he angry. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. He intentionally kept himself there. Uh-huh. Reckless. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh, kidnap him, make the mother... Yeah. Wow, really? Wow. Okay. They really are drastic. Yep. But he can't. Well. Yeah. Hmm. Will that restore his voice? Oh, it's really that simple? Hmm. Again, didn't reveal the true nature of it. Of course you will. Mm-hmm. Obviously. Right, it's up to them now. So yeah, I'm guessing no you. Hmm. Hmm. Nice. So yeah, I was right, they weren't going to bring you back. Oh no. Yep, definitely. Jesus Christ, why are the Opinidius episodes so loud? Who did the audio balancing for this? Anyway, that was good. I guess we'll see what our next case is. No, but seriously, who did the audio mixing for this to make this so goddamn loud? Alright, next time. Oh, this one. Popcorn head. So weird. And again, the food theme. Again, it's always food. It's always food. I feel like there's meant to be more meaning behind that, but who knows if we'll ever get to that point. But it is always food. It's always food. Anyway, it was a good episode. Good episode, yeah. So we do still have you. The actual mystery of you still not 100% solved. We don't know what happened to you, but we have moved on from that. I wonder if they're going to use that later on in the show or not. I feel like that's the perfect setup for leaving a loose thread that you can then wrap around and use later on in your show. But I don't quite know how we would how we would go about that, but I feel like there is potential there, you know? But goddamn Popcorn Head, I don't even know where to begin with Popcorn Head. I genuinely have no idea where to start with Popcorn Head. But it's a part 1, so it's another multi-parter. Like how we get the multi-parters now in the midway through the show. So that'll be episodes 7 and 8 at least. Could be multi-parters till the end. Who knows? But yeah, he was hiding his equipment so that he had an emergency plan, just in case things weren't going well. He could keep Rio safe. So it's nice to see how Ramune's like his methods are very interesting, let's put it that way, but ultimately he does care about the people that he's trying to help, and he is thinking of their best interest. He just does it in a way that is so weird but still efficient, which I quite like. I like the way they're portraying him overall, so that's always nice. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. I do think you will show up later. I feel like, or at least maybe not in the anime, but maybe in the future of the entire project, maybe he will show up again, but I guess we'll wait and see. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as well as a comment what you thought. They all help grow the channel out from engagement. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 live you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.